How's it going, everybody? This is 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon with 1993's My Boyfriend's Back. Now, this is the original cover art for the movie when it came out in 1993. And we're going to look at 3 actors, or we're going to try to do the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon with 3 actors from the movie. And the first one we're going to look at is the title character of Johnny, who was played by Andrew Lowry. Well, anyway, in 1992 he was being chased by vampires in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where he was working alongside Donald Sutherland as the character of Merrick. And Merrick was basically the one who taught Buffy how to, stake, where to kill vampires, where to stalk them, and everything like that. But in 2015, Donald Sutherland went on to do a western called Forsaken with his son Kiefer Sutherland. And Kiefer Sutherland is playing a character called John Henry Clayton in this movie, which actually looks interesting. But in 1990, Kiefer Sutherland decided to go after the afterlife, where he was in a movie called Flatliners. And one of the actors he was working with in this movie was Kevin Bacon, who was playing the character of David. And this one's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Now, the next actor we're going to look at is Tracy Lynn, who was Missy in this movie. And Tracy Lynn, I think in 1990, was being chased by cyborg teachers in Class of 1999, which is a great movie. And one of the teachers she was being chased by was Miss Connor, who was played by Pam Grier. And Pam Grier, a year later, decided to do Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, where she was working with Keanu Reeves as basically Rufus in disguise as Pam Grier. But, which is kind of interesting. However, Keanu, in 1988, was working with Lori Loughlin in a movie called The Night Before, where he lost his prom date and he's looking through her throughout the city because he kind of sold her to a pimp. However, Lori Loughlin, who played the character of Tara Mitchell in this movie, well, in 1985, she was in a movie called Secret Admirer, where she writes a love letter and it gets to a bunch of families and they start trying to kill each other and everything like that. And one of the husbands is a cop who is played by Fred Ward, and the cop is Lou Fimple. Well, Fred Ward in 1990 was taking on giant worms in the desert in a movie called Tremors, where he was working alongside Kevin Bacon as the character of Valentine McGee, or Valentine McKee. Sorry about that. And the last actor we're going to look at, who maybe is the best character in the movie, and it's Philip Seymour Hoffman as the character of Chuck. Now, Philip Seymour Hoffman in 2006 went on to do a movie called Mission Impossible 3, where he was working with Tom Cruise, who was playing the lead character of Ethan Hunt, and Philip Seymour Hoffman was playing the bad guy. Well, Tom Cruise went on to do a 1986 movie called Top Gun, where he was the character of Maverick and flying jets and everything like that. Well, he was being taught by a character of Jester, who was played by Michael Ironside. And Michael Ironside in 1997 went on to do a space movie where he was taking on giant bugs in Starship Troopers. Now, Starship Troopers also has a bunch of teenagers taking on bugs as well, and one of them is Carmen, who is played by Denise Richards. And Denise Richards, in 1 year after this movie, in 1998, went on to do kind of a lesbian double Jeopardy type of in the movie Wild Things, where she was working alongside Kevin Bacon as the character of Ray. And that is 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon of the movie My Boyfriend's Back. Thanks for watching.